Well, back here at home, and tonight in Cobb County, new videos reveal why an accused killer's parents drove to his apartment just hours after their neighbors were found dead.
The parents of Matthew Lanz told police that they wanted to break the devastating news to their son in person and had no idea that he could be the suspect. But prosecutors allege Lanz broke into Amber and Justin Hicks' Acworth home in 2021 and shot them, leaving their 2-year-old son alone inside the house with their bodies for hours. 11 Alive's Grace King joining us now live from the Cobb County Courthouse, where day 2 of Lanz's trial is underway. Grace, it took a couple of days before Lanz was arrested for the murder. So how did officers make the alleged connection here?
Well, 2 days after the Hicks were killed, Sandy Springs police say Matthew Lanz broke into a home there and stabbed a responding officer in the neck. At that point, no one had been arrested for the Hicks murder. So they started investigating and realized that Lanz lived right behind the Hicks home, and they let Cobb County police know that. So they talked to Cobb County police and they started investigating, and they decided to interview the Lanz parents. Now, his mom, Teresa, said in court recordings today that after the Hicks were killed, she drove to Athens, where her son was a college student, to check on him because he wasn't picking up his phone. She wanted to let him know what had happened to the young couple who lived behind them, make sure he was mentally okay. Teresa said Matthew had been struggling and seen a psychiatrist after his older brother, Austin, died by suicide a few months earlier. Federal investigators say Austin had traveled to D.C., stabbed a Pentagon officer to death, and stole his gun. Teresa was concerned Matthew had a gun in his apartment when she showed up, but told him about the murders anyway.
He didn't respond immediately. Like, oh my God, are you kidding? And I think he was just still not alert. He said, I did not murder anybody.
Now, Matthew's parents told investigators that they took the gun from Matthew's apartment back to their Acworth home and put it in a coat closet until handing it over to investigators. Matthew is on trial for malice murder, child cruelty, and tampering with evidence. Live in Cobb County, Grace King, 11 Alive News.
All right, Grace, thank you so much. Lanz's attorneys say he believes that he was set up by the FBI, the CIA, or some other government agency. They plan to explain that theory toward the end of the trial.